guys, what's going on? Houston Kilby here. Welcome back to the channel. And I've been up underneath the car. We got oil all over us and it's been a mess. So we have been fighting a oil problem for several episodes now. And hopefully by the end of this episode, we're going to be firing this bad boy up and testing it out. We are getting this car ready for Jesse's show, which is the Hoopty Kings show down at, let's see here. Let me get the advertisement for it here. At the King Springs Baptist Church this weekend. There's an advertisement for that, so you guys can see that. It's a good show. Dad is actually making trophies for that show. Jesse will be awarding trophies for that one. I won't be competing in it. Neither will Jesse. It's one of those deals Jesse's putting it on, and it's one of those deals we just fun little show we're gonna put together there. So Jesse's been working on that. I think he's gonna have barbecue there. Him and his mom's been cooking like crazy, and he may even have biscuits and gravy. I don't know. I'll have to, maybe by the end of this episode we might find out. I don't know. I'll have to holler at him and find out on that situation. So getting in this episode here, Lord of mercy, we got a lot to do, and it has been very time consuming. It's been a while since y'all seen an episode, and it's because this situation has really spiraled out of control. Okay, so in this episode I'll show y'all what y'all gonna be seeing, and also we got a bunch of new sponsors that's on board as well. You guys have got to see that in the past couple of weeks here of us doing advertisements of getting new sponsors on our t-shirts. Those t-shirts are going to be available very, very soon. They're working on them right now, and hopefully the next episode at Hoopty Kings, the Hoopty Kings episode, I should be able to give y'all an announcement of when those things will be available. So they're coming very, very soon. I'll put a picture up here, let you guys see what the new design of t-shirts are going to be. When we sell those out, and we'll always be working on getting new sponsors on board. If you would like your logo on the back of that shirt for the future, for the next set of them that we do, let me know. Let's get you set up so you can get on this year's t-shirts, because we'll sell through those and we'll have to do another order again this year, I'm sure, because that's how it's kind of been the past couple of years every time we do t-shirts. So yeah, cool stuff. Other things going on, we do have a few hats left, big logo and small logo. Boom, heck yeah. So y'all be sure and buy those up. I'll have them with me at the Hoopty Kings car show, and but there's very few of those left, so if you want one, you better get one quick. All right, so getting into it, let's turn the camera around here and let you guys see what I got going on. All right, so in this episode, you guys are going to be seeing us cut up a very nice Peterson oil tank here. Just so you guys can see, it's what you guys will see me work on today. This is Peterson's welds. You guys can see how nice that is, and then that's my welds. I don't think old Peterson's is going to be hiring me anytime soon. I got a little bit more practicing to do, but hey, it works. We're getting ready to fire this thing up here in a little bit at the end of the episode to test it out, make sure I don't have no leaks. Y'all cross your fingers on that, but I'll walk you guys through all the problems we were having and what we did to fix it. You guys can kind of see the manifold down there and all the goodness that we've done there on that, and I'm telling you, that has took hours to fix. No more than what that is. Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, so this is literally the only way I can get this seal out of that pump, and I'll put a little video up there of actually pulling it out, but this is what the tool looks like right here. I've tried everything. You can't get pliers in here to pull these out. This puller has been the best thing I've been able to do there, and it's really hard to even get on the back side of that pump to try to punch it out too. So this worked really good using these little dudes right here, and you can also use all these other little fingers as well. But this is almost like a dent jerker type of tool, but it's meant to pull seals out, so you can get them things at Harbor Freight. So yeah man, that's a tool you gotta have to pull that seal out successfully and quickly. Alright guys, so we just got our new seal and stuff pushed in on here. This is the old one. Again, this is what keeps happening. It overpressurizes the pump and pushes the seal out right here. And of course, you want to make sure that spring comes out with it. You don't want to leave that inside your pump. But all right, so I've got that fixed now. It's time to start putting this back together. We'll get this front plate and stuff bolted back on to hold the seal in, and then we'll get the pulley back on. We need to tighten down this manifold and start getting it hooked back up in the car, and finally get done with this project here. Lord have mercy, a lot of work just went into that, and we've done it again. So hopefully after putting this manifold on, we'll have this issue fixed. This manifold, I bought it off of eBay and stuff. It was just cheaper that way. I seen one was already had all the pieces that we needed. So this one was actually an adjustable manifold, so meaning it could fit multiple different pumps, and it had O-rings in here. And so what I done was, once I got the right size to what I wanted, I welded this bad boy up, because I'm tired of seals. The most amount of leak points that we can get rid of, that's what I'm doing. So I went ahead and welded it up, so that way we ain't got to worry about it. It's just one less area to deal with. So anyways, we're going to keep working away here and getting some stuff done. So let's hammer down. All right, guys, I just want to give thanks, man, for everybody that comments down below. You know, we put up a problem about this pump and stuff about a week ago, and we had a lot of great comments, people personal messaging me and all that stuff. And man, I can't thank y'all enough for that. And we've got a great support on the car. Just within, I mean, literally in the past 3 days, we had Lordy 4 new sponsors jump on board just because of stuff that we do with this thing. Yes, we're driving on the road. Yes, we go to car shows. Yes, we go to events, and you know, and we're also going racing with it too. I'm very excited about what's coming for this thing, going racing. It's a big step for me. As you guys can tell, man, I mean, look, I work my butt off, and I piece this stuff together, and we're going to go shoot for the fences with this thing. And I'm very, very excited, and I got a lot to learn. But, you know, groups on Facebook and posts on Instagram, everybody's always been supportive of the car and me, and I can't thank y'all enough. But, man, we had 4 new sponsors come on board: Scott's Performance, Automotive and Exhaust, High Tech Specialty Coatings, Cozy Construction, Nutramax Performance Nutrition. You know, I mean, man, just in the past couple of days, all that's been coming together for us so we can go racing. And, man, that's real cool. But anyways, guys, I just want to give a shout out and a thanks to everyone on Facebook, on social media, and everything. I'm very humbled by that. Again, I'm just an old guy that likes building hot rods, and you know, I built this whole thing, and I'm very excited to go run this thing down the track. I think everybody on here, y'all know how it is. You work your butt off, and it's one of those deals when you start seeing stuff come together, it's just it's a cool thing, you know. All right, guys, so this is the inside of our tank. This is the return line right here we currently have on the tank. It's a -16. So right now, I just fabbed us up some pieces here. This is what we're going to do here. Kind of mimic what they've done and do it over here on this other side over here. I wish I had enough room just to do both of them right here, but the way everything's designed over here on my car, it was going to hit this piece right here, so that's not going to work. So we're just going to have to do it on the other side over here, and I'm going to clock this dude where it kind of blows out up against the side of this, just like how that one is. Probably would have been less work or faster if we just cut this off and cut that one off and put a -20 on it. But I don't know if you guys bought any -20 lines here recently, but it'd been well over $100 just to cut that off and put a bigger line on there versus running 2, and I already had all this stuff, so might be a little bit extra work, but it wouldn't cost me a $100 bill. So, and actually more than that, probably about 150 at the end of it. So anyways, we're gonna rock and roll with that and get back on it here.
Good Lord, man, what are you doing?
Man,
using some of this race oil, get my beard all straightened out. It's all messed up on me today.
I understand. We always do this, but guess what? You're the one that told me about this new sponsor that just come on board.
Stiffy's Beard Shop.
Exactly, man. Come on now.
What am I doing?
I had some on standby, and check this out, guys. Some real Johnson City special. You're going to have to get this on, dude. I'm telling you.
Heck yeah, man. I'll do that. I'll get some of that ladies' man oil on there, and I'll be in good shape.
You dang right, man. We'll pick a whole 10 mile an hour on the big end, dude. I'm telling you.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, guys. We're looking good now. Big shout out to Stiffy's Beard Shop. Alright guys, so I went ahead and drilled our hole out using a hole saw and a drill there. Nothing like hole sawing an extremely expensive tank, boy. I'll tell you that much right now. But anyways, we're going to clean these burrs up, take a lot of acetone to it, and get this thing prepped to weld up. So here's our pieces here. Again, that piece and that piece. And we're going to start doing some welding here. I've got a feeling it's going to catch this Peterson sticker on fire, so probably going to pull this sticker off as close as what that is right there. Yeah, it's going to. So take that off, acetone everything down, and I want to acetone the inside of it real good too, because this oil will contaminate and make welds really hard to deal with. So let's hammer down here. Alright guys, it's time to start welding this bad boy up, and I tell you, wasn't too happy with my welds here at all on this little piece. It was fighting me pretty hard. Once I figured out what was happening, it was too late. Believe it or not, this fitting that I was using, I didn't realize that it had been coated of some kind. Most of the time when you buy aluminum weld-on fittings, it just might have a little bit of clear coat on them sometimes, and the rest of the time it's just bare metal. And I'd acetoned it to death, and I'd also scuffed it up with sandpaper and a file, and boy, it did not. You can kind of see it even has a different color to it compared to the rest of the tank. And once I started welding on it, I realized what was happening. But anyways, guys, it is Mother's Day coming up here, so I'm about to go get some donuts with the wifey here real quick, and we gotta keep things happy at home too. Well guys, you know where we just went. Krispy Kreme is having a Mother's Day special. And Hannah, congrats on being a mom.
Well, thank you.
Happy Mother's Day.
Well, thank you.
What do you think about that?
Krispy Kreme's a pretty good present.
Pretty good present?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. We just rolled up there, and then it's time to hammer down. Alright guys, just got done getting the donuts there, dropped off my Subaru, needed 2 new tires on that deal, and also got a new trailer tire as well, so it's time to head back to the shop and get back after it. Alright guys, just got the new trailer tire on, gotta tighten it up, and that's how I change the trailer tire up. Now you just roll one of the other tires up on blocks, it gets the other one off the ground, and now you can change the trailer tire. But it's got to be hooked up to the trailer, of course, or excuse me, up to the truck. But here's one job done for our next trip out, and boy, do we need to get this trailer cleaned up. Golly, this thing is nasty, like bad, and probably a paint job. Dear Lord, this thing's awful looking. Anyways, so yeah, man, wouldn't mind painting these rims black or something. I'm not a fan of these white wheels. It's awful looking. All right, so anyways, this little job is done. Get it back off of the blocks, and we still got a spare tire in the trailer, and we got 2 new ones on this side now. So rock and roll, guys. Alrighty guys, we're time to start putting this dude back together. Alright, so definitely won't be getting hired at Peterson anytime soon. Good Lord. So that's Peterson's welds, and this is my junky welds. So, but hey, it'll work. All right. So we got the fitting on there now. The tank is done. Now look at the manifold. We got the manifold done. It's now all fitted up on here, and we got both fittings on this dude. So we should be able to get some fluid out of this pump now, big time. So now we got two -16 lines coming out of the pump, going into the tank, and yeah, guys, it's time to put this dude back together. Good Lord, it's been fighting me real good. I'm ready to get done with this little section so we can get back on the wheelie bars. You guys been to the Jonesborough Armory yet? Well, I have. Alright guys, there it is. The tank is back on. We got the hoses back on. I had to make new hoses for it, of course. Yay. And even had another problem too. I just had to knock this out, guys. Sorry I didn't film any of this, but right down here, this, golly, you can't even see it. There's so many daggum lines in there. You see this line right here? Yeah, once we put this manifold on, then you couldn't get this line in. Luckily, I had in the shop some adapters. I was able to space this out some and be able to hook this in, but golly, done all this work, then we couldn't get this hose on, and boy, that was amazing. So tight areas. Fun stuff when you got a dry sump system. I ain't kidding. After doing all this, it was probably worth spending $100 and just cutting the fitting off and putting one hose on there. Golly, and honestly, I'm at the point now, we got so many hoses going on, it wouldn't bug me to cap this off, cap that off down there, and push a -20 on it just to eliminate a hose type of deal later on down the road. But golly, that was a ton of work. Ugh, not even kidding. Boy, did it make a mess. Oil everywhere. All right, so now we got all that buttoned up. I need to put oil back in it, prime the motor. We need to fire it up, make sure we ain't got no leaks. Again, we got Jesse's show coming up this weekend, just in a couple days away. Again, that is the King Springs Baptist Church Hoopty Kings car show. Heck yeah. You guys want to make sure you come down there. These are some sponsors of the show: Jonesborough Armory, at your convenience on-site oil services, and Clean Slate Restoration. These are guys that sponsor this particular show. If you'd like to sponsor a show as well, just let me or Jesse know. And oh, there you go, right there. Holler at Jesse. Yeah, man. All right, so for prizes and all that stuff, y'all want to donate anything, that'd be something good too. All right, so moving on here. Let's oil this thing up. Let's get some oil in it. Let's fire it up. I'm ready to hear this daggone thing run. That kind of fires me up and helps me out a little bit here, because this girl ain't being friendly. Work with me. Help me out. Don't do this no more. Be good. You be good. All right, let's get to it. All right, guys, we've primed the oil. We're getting ready to put a shot of gas down its throat, and see what this thing's gonna do. And you guys will see me putting the oil in it and stuff as it's running to get the level right in it and stuff. So yeah, man, it's time to check leaks and make sure this thing's gonna be all right. All right, guys, fire in a hole. Let's see what she'll do. All right, guys, boom, that was good right there. It fires me up every time I hear So Hot Rod fire up. Man, I'm getting pumped. I needed that. Because this thing has not been playing nice. I can tell you that right now. Okay, all right, so we're getting prepped for Jesse's car show. I'm also working on wheelie bars, and we also had some stuff come in. We've got some fireproof material, and also got our foam SFI padding for around our helmet, around the helmet bars and all that stuff in the funny car cage in this thing. So going to be getting with Dad on making us some removable plates for that. And yeah, so we got some cool stuff going on there on that. So that's got to get done. We got to mount the window net. We got to work on the wheelie bars. And finally, man, guys, sorry, that daggum oil situation has just been fighting me. There was a lot of minute, very detailed work that needed to be done, and hopefully we now have that done. Don't forget, pick up your new hat. That helps us out a bunch. Come see us this weekend. Yeah, man, like, share, and subscribe. Jesse wasn't able to get here with me on this one, but he will for sure be in the next episode, for sure, down at Hoopty King's car show and all that good stuff. And he will be having his 55 down there. So you guys will definitely want to be sure to come out to that, see that 55. He'll probably be dripping at least a gallon of transmission fluid to get it there. But he does have a brand new transmission to go in to fix that problem. It's here up here at the shop. We got him a brand new TSR transmission and a Motion Raceworks shifter to go behind that thing. So yeah, man, a lot of good stuff going on. You guys stay tuned, and we'll start ramping these videos back up with a lot of cool stuff coming. So y'all just sit tight. Thank y'all so much for the support, and we'll see y'all in the next one.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Don't forget to go over to KilmerSports.com, where we've got all kinds of merch over there and all kinds of high performance products as well. And definitely a big shout out to our sponsors and partners. Till next time, you guys have a good one.